Hello. Okay, my dear student, good morning all of you. I will teach you today such type of topic for you and which is most important for your life, for important to save your life. Now you see the picture I have shown you, and what is the picture about? The picture you see. What happened you see here? A bike was wearing a helmet and he was accidentally fell down, but he was safe. Now he automatically stand up himself. And this is due to wearing of helmet. If he would not wear a helmet, then he must die. He must have brain injury. Then you see, and what happened here? And he own self stand and also start to wait. And this is the picture about it. And what is the statistics about? They telling about, you see, the news telling, and this is the statistics of our accident. And this is the report of accident in different helmet without wearing 80%. Without wearing helmet, 80% accidents are occurring. Do you follow me? So we learn that the helmet is an essential part of the life to save a person from severe danger. The head is the important organ of a human body, and all the functions are computed by the brain. If the brain is injured, then automatically it will die all things. Okay, my dear students, now I will go to the topic. Okay, now you see the topic. Now I will come to your topic and what the topic tells about you. And it is a topic which is very inspiring topic for you. बा एक प्रेरणादायक टॉपिक अटे जोटे कि मनुष्य जीवन एक मूल्यवान अटे and we have to obey such type of precautions, such type of inspiration for the lifelong process. Now you see Dr. Rita S. Mani, and he is a professionally a doctor, and what he was doing, Rita S. Mani, do you know the road accidents are very common in India nowadays? I have shown in the previous picture that what is the accident rate in India? 80% of accidents occurring without wearing helmet. And also the 9 districts are addicted with the accidents more. जोठारे अधिक बा जनबहुल अटे जोठी अधिक जानवाहन चले सेठी अधिक एक्सीडेंट हुए बुझी पाइल अच्छा से कहछि you will be shocked to know that 1,52,000 people died in India, including 55,315 in Odisha. It is the statistic of 2018. It is result. I have shown the picture of 2022. The previous picture was videos 2022, and it is the statistics about the 218. 18 statistics. As a result, road accident, the number of those who get injured and disable is nearly 3 to 4 times higher than the number of deaths. से कहछि जो एक्सीडेंट होछि कोन होछि ना नंबर ऑफ एक्सीडेंट्स nearly 3 to 4 times higher 3 गुण 4 गुण बढ़ि जाउछि इंक्रीज से होछि एक्सीडेंट and number death and increasing accident of traffic violation. And why it happens? Traffic violation. What do you mean traffic violation? Traffic violation means if you do not obey the traffic rules, and it is called the violation. Abhamanana. So traffic violation and lack of awareness. What is lack of awareness? Lack of awareness means we have to know any knowledge about that traffic rules. So there is also a traffic safety traffic rules, safety traffic weeks, and which we have to observe in worldwide also. Rules have been timed out to be major factors of such death. The two factors, one is increasing accident traffic violation, lack of awareness. 2 points, violation and awareness. Disobey of traffic rules and unknown about the traffic rules. And these two factors are responsible for the road accidents. बुझी पाइला? पर ट्रैफिक को न मानिबा एवं ट्रैफिक विषय न जानिबा ए दुईटा होची एक्सीडेंट होची गुरुतर अपराध बा गुरुतर फैक्ट बा तथ्य अटे। तो देखो से कहछि द हु has identified 5 major risk factors. Who? World Health Organizations से आइडेंटिफाई करछि जे रोड एक्सीडेंट्स का उपरे छै सेटा गवेषणा करछि कोन करछि ना इंजुरीज वन इज स्पीड अल्कोहल सीट बेल्ट हेलमेट एंड visibility. These are 5 factors which is responsible for the road accident. Do you follow me? बुझ पाइलो? पांचटा फैक्टर वर्ल्ड हेल्थ ऑर्गेनाइजेशन तो डिटेक्ट करछि गोटे कहला कोन ना स्पीड इज ऑलवेज डेंजरस जेता 40 किलोमीटर स्पीड रो एबव है जीव एंड यू कैन नॉट कंट्रोल इट कैन बी कंट्रोल इफ यू एनी सडन हॉरिबल सिचुएशन कम्स जदि कोन से हठात सिचुएशन पळे आसीबो 40 किलोमीटर स्पीड रो एबव दिबो यू कैन कंट्रोल योर व्हीकल्स definitely तुम्हें गाड़ी कंट्रोल कर पाइबो ना then alcohol and it is the most important part alcohol wearing alcohol now recently an aeroplane was crashed by drinking of alcohol by a pilot and recently 2 days before I have seen a picture in YouTube that a pilot has drunk and it was dashed into the hill type what a pahad ne dash karta which pilot then seat belt it is the most important I have shown you the what is the importance of seat belt in the vehicles seat belt रो अर्थ होची जते बेले तुम seat belt पिंदुछ तुमको से जगह रे बसिया को अनुमति दिया है जेतला एक्सीडेंट होवे तुम डिजर्ट रही जीवो तुमको कुआड को नबनी किंतु तारो एडवांटेज व्हाट इज द एडवांटेज ऑफ सीट बेल्ट तुम आगे रे किबा पछरे बा जोडी बसिछ दैट इज आल्सो balloons किछि सेफ्टी बैलेंस अछि ऑटोमेटिक कोन करबे से बैलून ता फुल जीव तुम सामने तो तुमको कोन से आघात दबनी एंड इट इज द मोस्ट इंपोर्टेंट then it is most important mechanisms on the vehicles बुझि पाइला विभिन्न कार मन के आउछि मर्सिडीज कार मन के आउछि हुंडई कार मन के कंप्लीट बॉडी का आउछि बैलून बुझि पाइला जोटी एक्सीडेंट हो ऑटोमेटिक से फुली पवन वाला बाजिलो कम पड़े त तुम आगे कोन सी हत्यार आसी माड होबनी the seat belt is important part of the vehicles and these are the speed for all alcohol for all seat belt for only the 4 wheelers do you follow me seat belt is चार चक्किया गाड़ी पे किंतु seat belt मोटरसाइकिल पे नहीं मध्य बतन seat belt मध्य गोटे प्रकार seat belt also arises in BMW motorcycle. Have you seen the BMW motorcycles?
Yes,
the BMW motorcycles are carrying some luggage bags on their body. बुझि पाला सेमान ताको वेयरिंग करछन्ती गोटे पोशाक सेटे ताकर होची बा कवच एयर बैलून जेतो एक्सीडेंट हो ताको पुलिस बसी then helmet and visibility helmet is another part and whole organism is shaped by a function by a particular one thing is brain is the master tissue master organs of the living body जदि ब्रेन टा अचल हे जीव तले मनुष्य टोटल अकामी हे जीव that was visibility and visibility also the another part of the important factor to accident what is visibility if the front view is not visible to you then you must attack the accident if you are traveling in a car the car glass is focused but smoking it could not be visible then an accident must occurs and when visibility also hampers when the heavy rain shower comes the barsha prabala haba tale rasta disibani this is also the visibility factor and also in the first कि the कोडी वे रास्ता मध्ये इनविजिबल अटे and also in the curved road जेतरा बंकानी रास्ता था तुमने स्पीड जीवो तने तुम्हें रास्ता कौन जिनसो न जानी मतो एटा इनविजिबल जीवो and there are different factors and which is judged by the WHO the World Health Organization. We can also add distracted driving. What if a distracted? Distracted means a horrible driving. Now you are the young persons, you have the young blood. तुम बर्तन सोचे जुबक अवस्था रे तुमने गाड़ी चलेबा जे स्लो चलेबा हे माइक चिया भलिया गाड़ी चलाउछि ए एनर्जी के चला स्पीड चला I am a young person and it is a one kind of egoism in his mind. He does not think about that situation what will happen in the next days. Then सबुबले निजे जदि तमे सतर्क ड्राइविंग करबा if you drive cautiously then you can save your life yourself. So distracted means disorder driving. What if हठात गाड़ी मुड़िबो साइड मुड़िबो बुझि पाइला then it is also distracted driving. And also the using cell phones. Somebody I am observing on the road that they also drive the vehicle and so one hand hello I am going don't worry. They are also talking this type of persons and it is also the carelessness about the driving and they will immerse in the phone and they do not judge about the road accident. You see music, listening to wild music and beside the tiredness and unsafe roads, tiredness also. Sometimes the drivers drives for several hours. बेले में ड्राइवर माने अधिक घंटा पर्यंत ड्राइविंग करती बुझी पाइला तो ड्यू टू टायर्डनेस आल्सो आखि बेले पड़ी है दे आल्सो फेल डोजिंग and dozing also cause an accident you see and beside the tiredness unsafe road nowadays the unsafe road the construction of road the quality of road the shape of the road is also unsafe now. Different humps, different holes, etc. are on the road. आजिकल रास्ता रे विभिन्न प्रकार खाल ढिप इत्यादि रहउछि कोटे पैच उठी जाउछि किंतु एगुडा जिन समते एक्सीडेंट रहउछि another cause से कहउछि the major reasons of for death then we have know about that different factors about the road accident why the road accident causes and if you obey the traffic rules and if we will aware about the traffic rules then we may cautious about our life बुझि पाइले now this is the topic and what the topics now you say now you see about the author the poet what he expressed about that topic why he has written that topic the topic is more about a road accident but why she has given that type of versions by means of his narration by her narration you see this poem from the Formalin jar was written in September 2013 the awareness about the safe driving and other road safety. This topic is basically is a awareness topic all the students who are reading in class 10. In the community and published online at the Youth Spring Net, a forum of nurturing a youth well-being and it is the expense in the online the Youth Spring Net and it was covered from that net. A forum, road traffic injuries are the leading causes of death and disability, especially among the children and young adults. Children and young adults. Moreover, the children and the young adults are facing very accident in the process. And they have the young generation, the young blood, the hot blood. They never try to drive slowly. They always their mind intention to make some spitting to show him up. देखिए आप इसमें अधिक जुबे चलाते then it is the symptom of a children also, a young adults. This heartbreaking poem, heartbreaking हृदय विदारक कविता. How a moment's simple kindness cost a young, lively and caring boy his precious life. And this is the topic about a heart-touching topic about somebody else, but about a boy. And she had narrated that boy's character as a named Vicky. It is a fictitious name. आपको दिया है जी कॉल काल्पनिक पे तब ना दिया है जी Vicky, but actually the name is in hiding in her narration. बुझे पहला नाम को गुप्त रखा जाए जी. से कोई जी NIMHAS NIMHAS has Oniku Human Brain Museum. This is a full form of the NIMHAS Human Brain Museum. Human brain, where the human brain keeps storage for the research. बेले बेले विभिन्न डेड बॉडी रो बा कुमास्टर जे होतबा डेड बॉडी रो ब्रेन को रखि से माने रिसर्च करछली बा व्हाट इज इट इज ए एक्सपेरिमेंटल लैबोरेटरी. बुझि पाइला ଏହା ଏକ ବୈଜ୍ଞାନିକ ଗାର ଅଟେ ମେଡିକାଲ ରିସର୍ଚ୍ଚର୍ସ ମାନଙ୍କ ପାଇଁ. ତେଣୁ where many brain specimens in that museum with different type of animal museum, mineral museum, archaeological museum, also it is human body museum. Se kahichi the brain specimens affected by various disease condition. से म्यूजियम रे विभिन्न प्रकार ब्रेन गुडा कर रखा छै संत करा के ताको जज करा पे पढ़िया पे टू गेट नॉलेज टू गेट एक्सपेरिमेंट ऑन डिफरेंट ब्रेन एंड हु आर सफर्ड इन व्हिच केसेस लाइक इन्फेक्शन, ट्यूमर, स्ट्रोक, इंजरी एंड न्यूरोलॉजिकल डिसऑर्डर. And these factors are responsible for hampering of the brain. ये चारटा जिनस रही छी ब्रेन को हैमरेज द्वारा ब्रेन डेड हो जाए by means of infection. Different type of the मस्तिष्क को संक्रमण हुए and it is one kind of the infection now you have crossed the back 2 years, that is COVID-19, and which attacks your brain, and it is also lungs and brains. It is the one kind of infectious disease. Then tumor is such kind of muscles and which is grows inside the brain. बा मांसपिंड जन्म हुए बा ब्रेन भितरे बा से मतलब ब्रेन को हैमरेज करेगा. And also stroke, and that is a heart stroke. But when by great numbers of the oils get also fats are stored in your heart, the vein of the heart becomes blockage. जब अतिगत चर्बी युक्त खाद्य हुए से ब्लड भीतर तम शिरा भीतर सब ब्लॉक हो जाए पर हार्ट स्ट्रोक हो जाए बा रोजगार हो जाए. Then injury means any kind of injury. Accident hela पड़ीला मुंडे माडला, this is the one kind of injury. And the neurological disorder, also neurological disorder बा जो मान करो बा मस्तिष्क विकृति रहता है बा स्नायु बोलता जहाँ पे रोग होता है. And these are the factors which are responsible for the brain hemorrhage. And these factors are storage. The brains are stored in the human brain museum and are preserved by the formalin and displayed in the seed through the jars. Are this preserved in a formalin? Formalin is a such type of liquid of hydrogen, oxygen and carbon. And ये तीनटा जिनस रे से कोन हुए ना कोनसी बा सत्य जिनस को बहुत दिन पर्यंत संरक्षित रखा जाए. It is a formalin jar. अच्छा से कहि छी. And one of the brain specimens is from the unfortunate accident victims who were succumbed to head injuries. And this is but one of the accident which is covered one of the brain. Now the name is here the name is in disguised manner. The not going but one of the brain. Perhaps he would not have lost his life. He would not have lost his life had he worn a helmet while driving the two-wheeler. Now the person is telling about a rider, a person. But an individual was driving a bike without wearing helmet, and his life was passed away without wearing helmet. And what happened, you see? And Vicky is a fictional character created by the poet, and the poet also named that individual, named that person as a Vicky. A Vicky एक कपड़ा करके तो नाम तक दिया जाए and she tenderly reflects on the individual behind the grand specimen, and she also tells about that brain tenderly, perfectly, confirmly telling about that brain. Perhaps she know about that person. What type of person she know? So she calculate that persons for his personality. And the individual behind the brain specimen, the Formalin jar, whose life was tragically cut short in the road accident. That individual means Vicky, and who was died of accident on the road, and his brain was preserved in a Formalin jar in the names. And what is telling about the poem, and what is the expression about the brain, you see in this text. Hey, I am Vicky's brilliant brain. Ha, he. Yes, it is a by expressing what? Ha, he. I am a Vicky's brain. Now the poet himself, herself, acting as a Vicky inside the Formalin jar. But then Formalin jar. Okay. Hi, I am Vicky's brain. Vicky's brilliant brain. Now the poet is expressing through the jar. Hey, I am Vicky. I am Vicky, brilliant brain. I have this brilliant brain. Sitting in the Formalin jar without disdain. Disdain means sorrow. मु जार भितर दुःखपूर्ण भावे मु घृणित भावे दिस दैट मीन्स अछि है मु घृणित भावे जार भितर देखुछि आई एम लुकिंग टू यू आई एम फ्रॉम दैट जार on display to promote knowledge gain, and it is the I have stored in that jar to show my knowledge. Wow, show my knowledge. What kind of knowledge? There are two types of study about that knowledge. One is how the accident occurs and why the accident happened and what was the former background of that Vicky. And watching people stare at me again and again. In the museum it is stored in a Formalin jar. The people are coming and going to watch that jars. And from that jars, Vicky is telling, hey, I am brilliant Vicky brand. I am in a distant. I am displaying from the distant. And I am, what type of knowledge I have acquired? You see, what type of knowledge I acquired? In the next chapter. How insulting to be called a specimen. How insulting. Specimen. Here specimen means the different types of brains are stored in the Formalin jar. And the different Formalin jars are kept for research laboratory. And the different types of jars are called as a specimen. The jars are meant for the research laboratory for the experimental value. याको परीक्षा करने पे लाबोरेटरी रखा जाए छी तबे इच बा परीक्षा बोतल तक से कौन कहै छी 2 years ago I was part of a living human. You are watching me in that jar. तुम देखो जा I am the brilliant Vicky brand. मु जने brilliant boy. मु 2 वर्ष पूर्व जीवित थिले. I was in living condition. मु 2 वर्ष पूर्व जीवित थिले. से कहै छी I got no stroke. मते कोन से स्ट्रोक हेनला आघात हेनला पर ट्यूमर हेनला बा बॉक्स होइदिन बा कोन से प्रकार जंत्रणा हेनला. Yet ended up in this jar to my changing. से कहिछि किंतु मु मोर अन्य मनुष्यता पाई मु वर्तमान ये जाल भितरे सरक्षित रहि गले ता निज फल खुशी कहूछि जे मते कोनोसी प्रकार बा व्याघात बा आघात नथिला कोनोसी बा पक्षाघात नथिला बा कोनोसी डिसऑर्डर नथिला बा कोनोसी पार्ट अंग नथिला किंतु मु मोर कोन अन्य मनुष्यता पाई मु मृत्युवरण करछि सेठ बासी उठी पछछि कोन कहूछि Vicky was a young man and smart and sane. Sane also physically sound. Se thila susto sabala and smart boy. Now he is telling about his own character. No, I am not a weak person. I am young, smart and healthy. Computers and maths were his domain. Domains means his career. अख्तियार कला कंप्यूटर को गणित मो अख्तियार रे ता जणा पड़छि इट इज क्लियरली knowing that Vicky was expert in computers and mathematics and he was a perfect knowledge about computers and mathematics and his motto in life was no pain no gain. No pain no gain. Kashta kule krishna mile and he was a very liberal student in computer and mathematics. He's telling from that jack Vicky's love for his parents was truly insane and Vicky also loved by his parents very much. ता पिता माता माने बहुत भलो पाउतले से कहछि and adore his grandma wrinkles and can wrinkles लोचा कोचा can होछि बेतवाड़ी and also and she was the most favorite person of the grandma जेंदी गुटे बुढा लोकंकर आशा बाड़ी जिंद थाय ताकर सा वर्षा and also Vicky was one of the helpers of the grandma. That means the Vicky is the important persons were very loving by affectionate persons in his family. And why his heart went thought in college when he stole a glance at Lauren, why his heart thought only could explain. Also, when he was expressing some knowledge in college, different type of experiment, by horrible experiments, and he became disappointed. He also sometimes very thought in their heart. And on a wet monsoon, for a task mundane, Vicky rode by on his friend in the next land. To his friend in the next land. Monsoon day. What is monsoon? The rainy day? Before the rainy day is monsoon day. Ba monsoon कौन सी? वर्षा दिन का monsoon हुए. से कौन करे? ना गोटे tax पाए. But भेटिया पाए गोटे सांगो पाक वाला कोड़ी. Vicky rode his bike to his friend in the next lane. ता परवर्ती लेन को रास्ता को छोटे बाइक लेके बोला ता सांगो को भेटिया पाए. And for once, from wearing his helmet, he did return. He refused to wear the helmet. And God, he met an accident with a goal and in when. अमानुष्य को भावे से मृत्युवरण करा. And he was faced a severe accident in Haman. बा अमानुष्य को भावे से दुर्घटना शिकार ग्रस्त होला. And which caused to sit in the formal जहाँ फले से बता से formal जार भीतरे रही थी. All it took was a stray moment in land. All it took was a stray moment in land. से कोची ये सब जाको मो पाएगा उटे ये पूरी मुहूर्त तिला जहाँ फले बतन मु जीवन को हरेली. But that situation I occurred in the Formalin jar. A young life lost, a family crossed into pain. When a life was already gone, automatically all the family circles, all the near and dear will be very sad to her demise. And dear friends, take care. And rickshaw driving can be banned. Now from the Formalin jar, because telling, dear friends, to whom is he expressing? The viewers who are watching the judge. He telling, dear friends, take care. Rickshaw driving can be banned. सबुबले बा रिक्शा ड्राइविंग गुडी को बैन करबा उचित. रिक्शा ड्राइविंग also is without wearing helmet, speed driving, distracted driving, using the cell phone, and this is called the rickshaw driving. And drive safe, let your precious life not be in vain. एवं तुम्हारा मूल्यवान जीवन, that precious life must be saved. And if you the traffic rules and don't distracted driving, then your life will be valuable. And this is the topic about the author about a super brain from the formalin gel. Okay, dear student, that topic is already clear you, and it is the inspirational topic. Till then, goodbye.